Yeah. Hey, buy beer. Hey guys. Hey, great Friday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, and I I'm still at Erasmo Castro, and I am still the Kim Kardashian of Brownsville. Este, hey Sam, how you doing?
Good, good. Enjoying the weather.
Well, yeah, you're up north.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It has its vibe, but it's good weather over here in Oklahoma. Not too far, not too far.
Well, it's crazy because right now here, even yesterday, it was a little bit on the cloudy side.
Yeah,
And, it was a little bit on the cloudy side, and not cold, pero estaba entrando un poquito el fresco.
yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh, the start when they were doing the rocket launch, it was like super cloudy.
Yeah, and it's still cloudy. Yesterday, actually, went to do a couple of weddings, and I thought it was actually going to rain,
Yeah,
and it was it was kind of on the trippy side. But today, it's a little bit on the cloudy side and stuff like that. And again, I'm not sure. I've stopped checking the weather because it's just been so unpredictable.
it
You
just
start,
changed a lot.
yeah, it just varies so much. But I think it's going to be one of those not typical spring break days.
Yeah,
And
you
we're in the middle
you
of spring break,
it or an umbrella.
huh?
You still need to check it just in case you need to take a jacket or an umbrella.
Well, I don't even do umbrellas anymore, and
No.
I don't do umbrellas because I think that I mean I still have cajones. I think it just looks so very non-masculine.
Yeah.
I'm here me talking about non-masculine things.
I don't
Well,
wrong with
there's videos out there of people kissing me, but I just think it's so non. I think it's so non-masculine to be out there with a little paraguas. It's like going like
things. It's the umbrella that does it.
that umbrella.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's not the guy that's kissing me on the cheek. It's the umbrella that I'm holding that really kills me. But I make mention of that because I mention that because it just, I don't like it. I rather just go out there and face the inclement of the weather.
Yeah, trench coat, don't you? Like it's. I think I seen you with a trench coat.
Well,
Or no, you
it's
don't have those either.
uh, those I like, pero
Yeah.
I have like the cashmere ones, and those you can't wear in
Yeah.
yeah,
Those are feminine?
you don't want to be one of those. But so yesterday, there's a couple of things that I want to address. First, the first thing that I want to address before I address the uh, Erasmo getting kissed on the cheek and Erasmo kissing someone on the forehead, before I address that, which I think this is why we have like thousand people on right now, I do want to address the picture of the guy, the homeless guy at South Padre Island.
Yeah.
Look, guys, nobody's making fun of the guy that's at South Padre Island. It's like I think it's iconic. I think it's kind of cool to have your picture being posted in different places, man. It's like they put my picture everywhere, like on me on the scooter. They put me on the moon. They put me in hell. They've dragged me through hell. They put me in different places. Yeah. Good
No,
morning.
I'm pretty sure he's just a like I think I've seen him once or twice, but I'm pretty sure he's just a character from the city.
Yeah, and I made mention because people were like, "Oh, they're making fun of the homeless." Not making fun of the homeless. I see that guy at the Sunrise Mall almost every weekend or every other weekend because we have lunch there after church.
Yeah.
Not making fun of the guy. I mean, the guy's always there. He just sits there. I mean, he doesn't do anything. He just sits there and just like looks straight on. I don't care if he's there. It doesn't bother me. We sit next to him sometimes. Doesn't bother us in any way. But it's like a fixture here in Brownsville. It's like you can associate Royal. You associate him with Brownsville. So it's not like you're making fun. It's like in our days, back when I was younger, we used to have Bobby Loco. You know,
Yeah.
You remember Bobby Loco?
Vaguely. I remember more skirts.
Skirts. Andale, skirts. Your day, skirts. My day, Bobby Loco. We loved Bobby Loco. We made, we'd laugh. Like Bobby Loco andaba con la boom box, aquí por el Mr. Q, aquí en la Internationals, down south. Bobby Loco. He was a fixture. You'd associate Brownsville with Bobby Loco. And if we would have Photoshop and we would have internet back then, which we didn't. Good morning. Which we
It was just
didn't.
Bobby Loco, not Bobby Loco 956 like today. Todo le ponen 956 a los characters.
Yeah, if we would have had it back then, we would have had Bobby Loco on the moon or on Mars in Rome. So putting a picture of this guy because he looks out of place, Quieras or no, you got all these people in shorts and stuff, and you got the homeless guy in the middle of all of them.
That looks out of place. There's a whole lot of people wearing shirts and pants on the beach.
Yeah, guys. I mean, we're not making fun of him, man. And people get all this like, you want to run for office and you're making fun of the homeless. I was making fun of the homeless. It's just he's a fixture. And I said it's like the guy that gets naked on the expressway. No one's hating on the guy. I mean, he gets naked on the expressway. He's like a Brownsville fixture, When you see him, Sam, walking down the expressway, you're like, is he gonna take his clothes off now? Or
I haven't seen him lately. Is he still around?
Yeah, he's still around. I haven't seen him lately either. I've never seen him without his clothes off. Not that I'm wanting to, but I'm not asking for it. Bobby Loco era la onda como en Matamoros Beto. Again, it's just their fixtures, guys. So no one's making fun of this guy. I don't even know who his name is. The homeless guy. No one's making fun of him. Stop.
I think it was like Louis.
Lewis.
Yeah, something like that. I don't quite recall. I just know that he's from Port Isabel and he just had a falling with the whole parents passing away or something like that. Which the same thing happened with Skirts. I think the mother passed away and it affected him greatly.
Yeah, something like that.
People.
Yes, it's not a big deal. Again, no one's making fun of him. No one is tripping out. Again, it is what it is. I hope he had a great time on spring break. I don't know if the guy's still there. If he is still there,
he probably still is there.
More power to him, man. Have fun, enjoy yourself. I don't mind the guy at all. Again, every other week that we go eat at the Sunrise Mall, he's always there. Never bothered a soul. He never bothered anyone. Some people say that sometimes he'll ask for money. I've never seen him ask for money. Y Seferina, si eres del Valle, los debiste conocer. Yeah, they're fixtures. And I made mention, it was like Bronco 956, that guy that had almost disappeared. Yeah. They put up a picture of him 2-3 days ago that he got married.
Yeah.
Arrequete feo el vato, I don't know how the hell anyone want to get married. Why people are still talking about Bronco 956 really boggles my mind. I still don't understand the allure to him, but got married. God bless him, and the chick didn't even look that bad.
Out of that flea market is ridiculous.
But again, it is what it is. People can follow and people can trip out on whatever they want to trip out. I never had the inkling of wanting to see the guy. Just because he did this or something, I have no idea, no clue, and I don't care. I'm not one to follow people like that. Good morning, Bronco Basura. I don't get it either. But again, it is what it is. But I understand. Sometimes people get fascinated with individuals.
Like I understand the similarity, but sometimes he does a little bit too much.
I've never. I don't know what he does. And Sam 956. I don't know what he does. I don't know what they trip out on or anything else. So, But again, people sometimes they feel like they're fascinated with stuff like that, which is okay. It's cool. It is what it is. And I think people are always fascinated with Erasmo Castro. And That's one of the things that I want to
Like
address.
so it could be like more of an understanding. It's like if someone were to look in from like if someone be from the valley and look like Kurt Cobain, and you'd be like, man, it's a splitting image, even though the other guy already passed away.
Yeah,
You,
igualito.
yeah, it would be like a shocker.
Pensé que lo habías casado. I did not marry 956. Wrong houses. Uh, let me address this because yesterday when I was walking out, one of the politicos went out there and go like, "We saw your video," and I'm going like, "What?" And there's a video out there where a friend of mine, a friend of mine, is out there and giving me a kiss on the cheek, and again, it is a friend of mine, and I'll address it. If it was anyone else out there, it wouldn't be much of a matter. But a lot of people are going like, "Well, it looks like it is a romantic thing." It's just a kiss on the cheek. And again, one of the things that I've done my best, and I know it's very, very hard. I've done my best to is I, I I do want to keep a lot of my private life as private as possible. And again, I think I have that right to. But again, I understand a lot of the fascination with being at Erasmo Castro. It's, it is what it is. I'm not sitting back at it. It's very flattering, but it's very, very a little bit on the unnecessary part. But my concern is when people start thinking a little bit farther and beyond, because they're going like, well, are they of age? I'm going like, well, yes, but again, why does it matter that much to individuals? And again, I I completely understand. It's okay, as that I have absolutely nothing to hide, but I will continue to keep my Erasmo Castro private life as private as possible. And again, that is what is going on there. And again, it it got to the point where people were saying like, well, why keep? I posted the video. I posted the video. There's nothing wrong with the video. There's nothing out of order. There's nothing out of place. I posted the video. So there. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But I mean, I take it as a compliment, you know,
Yeah.
because and I was telling a friend this morning, I went to Stripes the other day because they have you been to Stripes recently?
Yes, when I'm down there.
They have
Yeah.
these amazing empanadas, empanada de carne, amazing stuff. So I went to Stripes the other day, and this girl that works there, she goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And that's when I'm going like, "I'm doing good." She goes, "Well, I haven't seen much of you." And I'm going like, "Well, I'm still, I'm still here." I mean, she goes, "Oh, I just haven't seen you on social media that much." I'm going like, "Oh," and I think I'm seeing too much, And I said, "Well, I said I've tried to maintain a little bit of a calmao presence, just for my sake." And she goes, I said, "But yeah, but I'm still here." So I thought like, well, maybe I'm not as well known as I
As you
thought I was.
are.
Huh?
You're not as well known as you think you are.
Yeah, maybe
Although you
my
do bump into people in Monterrey and in Mexico.
I, I just got back from Monterrey. I went and I stayed in the Safi, and as soon as I walked in, people were like, and I went to the front desk to check in. They said Erasmo, and I'm going like, yes. And they go, ¿Qué haces aquí? I said, I came to check out my teeth. I'm still getting friends, meeting up, seeing friends and people that I know in Monterrey, which is that really boggles my mind. But to me, it was trippy because I thought like, well, maybe I've grown out of the Erasmo. People are fascinated with Erasmo thing. No, people are still fascinated with Erasmo, and it's very flattering. It's very, very flattering, and I appreciate that. And Look, guys, I want to thank everyone that continues to think about Erasmo. I want to thank everyone that continues to think Erasmo is relevant. I appreciate that because at certain point, someone went on Frankie's page said like, well, Erasmo is insignificant now, and now Frankie's the gem of. I think Frankie now even replaced Captain Bob as the number one podcaster
South of San Antonio.
South of San Antonio. So we go like, and I said like, oh, well, that's good, that's fine. I'm hoping that more people come up. And I had this conversation with Maggie yesterday. I really hope that more people come up and take over, to whereas I could fade off to the background. And and I had a conversation with Maggie yesterday. Maggie says, "Well, just close your account and just stop." I said, "I can't do that." And Maggie goes, "Yes, you can." I said, "Really, I can't." And this is where a lot of people don't understand. I really, really can't. I mean, it's not because I don't want to. It's just I really, really can't. So,
You're
so
like
thank
text messages I haven't responded to about their dogs.
dogs and cats and broken streets and broken lights. Someone's got to address all that stuff. So, to all the people out there that are you know concerned or who have questions in regards to Eduardo kissing me on the cheek and me kissing him on the forehead, thank you. I think I posted the video. It was on my page. It was on my feed, and after it ran its course, it disappeared. Like the stories that I posted recently, as that there's nothing to the videos. They're there. They were posted by me, and you could check because even in the video that the politicos are sharing amongst themselves right now, and a lot of people from IDEA and a lot of people from BISD, the ones that y'all are sharing, I posted the video. There's nothing wrong with the video. Eduardo's not a minor. He's a friend of mine. He's been a friend of mine for more than a year now. You've seen him on my page. For people that have, people that have, I mean, we've gone, we've traveled throughout Mexico. We traveled to Rome. We've traveled to Turkey. It's not the first time that you've seen Eduardo on my page. But again, I appreciate the attention. Este, but it's not like a big surprise, you know. It's not a big surprise.
It's like it's more like a karma for posting that homeless guy from the beach. Now you know how it feels.
Yeah, now you know how it feels because now we're going to question why you're taking pictures with Eduardo all over the world.
Yes.
Well, it's none of your damn business why. but uh, but again, I posted the video, I posted the pictures, and I'm going to continue to post the pictures because Eduardo and I are going to Cancun this next weekend. Again, and you're going to be seeing a lot of pictures out there again, and maybe a lot more videos. They're there. And there's nothing that has been hidden. There's, and this is what it's like. People, it's kind of crazy because people are trying to say like, "Aha!" I'm going like, "What do you mean?" Because I got calls yesterday, Sam, going like, "It has to, aha, aha." I'm going like, "What do you mean?" I said like, "Well, there's a video out there." They're like, "Yeah, yo lo subí. It's on my page. If you look on top, it's got my thing on there. I put it up. You really think I'm going to put up a video of something harmful or illicit or I mean, hurtful to me? You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. It's like you really think that I'm the king of all local social media. You think I'm going to put up now? And this is what happens, and this is what's going to happen with my church people. You may want to take from it and say, "Look, this is what's wrong." I put up the video. I put it up. It's on my page. You know, you really think? I'm that stupid to put out something that is hurtful, harmful to myself
Wait,
because somebody's
taking it
being.
back, taking it back to the church thing. Was it a beso de Judas?
Well, it's kind of trippy because I actually got asked that question. They said, "Well, do you think that it was like a setup? Like, were they trying to take you down? They tried to." I'm like, "There's nothing to take down. I am no one. I still don't understand why I'm the Kim Kardashian of Brownsville. I still don't understand it. And people ask me, like, sometimes people ask me, they said, that's well, why are you so famous? I said, it's your fault because you keep on sharing my videos of someone kissing me on the damn cheek. You know? Because what happens, Sam, it's like when with the Frank Mark thing, people don't get this. Huh?
With who?
Yeah, nobody knows who the hell he is anymore. Because what happens, Sam, people haven't learned that PR is PR. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
they just make you more famous. Infamous. And that's what's crazy. Because the more I try to calm down, the more I try to, go in behind the curtain. No,
yeah,
como que a fuerza, let's pull him back out. Let's make him more famous. I'm going like, why do you want to do that? I thought you hated me, but they're
yeah.
the ones that make you more famous, man, and that's crazy. And if it was a romance thing, who cares? That was going to be it was a kiss on the cheek. El problema es que, ay no, es que Eduardo está loco. They're nuts. Se dan los saludos. Buenos días de far. Mancha. I love you, Ruben, but I'm not in that way. I don't want. I don't want people from Hidalgo counties to start sharing my videos
In my cashmere trench coat way.
in my wet, wet cashmere trench coat videos. No, but again, I take it as a compliment, and it's kind of trippy because one of the friends of mine's that says he goes, Erasmo, es que a guy was giving you a kiss on the cheek, and I'm going like, and he goes, well, he was a good looking person, good looking guy. I'm going like, well, that's good, right? De perdida.
Si fueran Bronco 956.
Yeah, de perdida no estaba feo, you know? And it's crazy because I'm not joking. I literally got like 400 messages, Sam, on my phone. Swah, swah. 300 or 400 messages on my phone. Like, I love the dimples. Very nice looking. He's a keeper. And I go like, okay, thanks. He's a friend of mine. But I did, and let me say this. I did put up the pictures on purpose. I did put up the pictures on purpose because I wanted to make it very, very clear. Not a minor. He's a friend and not someone that, you know, it was like, oh, a random, individual. It's a friend. We've known each other for more than a year and a half. And again, it's a friend. And not an unknown. My family have met. A lot of people from church have met. It's not an unknown. But again, I understand. I understand the fascination sometimes with an Erasmo Castro. Uh, it's okay, you know.
You see that family have met in the church, and the people from the church have met.
Yeah.
Like like it was two different groups.
Well, well, like my friends from church, like
Oh, I know.
I don't like most people from church. Most of the people from church I can't stand.
You need to work on that as a person from God.
I'm doing my best. But like hermana Wendy from Monterrey, I love her. She's met. We've gone to one of her plays. Avram, my one of my best friends in church. The guys from that I work with from Cuba have met. Just friends of mine. That
Yeah.
that they're we're just all friends, guys. But again, people will read into it whatever they want. I don't care. And again, the church people are going to read into it whatever they want. I don't care. There's nothing there. There's nothing farther than individuals' imagination. And you can imagine all you want. I'm okay with my relationship with Eduardo. I'm good with my relationship with Sam. I'm good with my relationship with uh, Wendy. I'm good with my relationships, guys, and I hope that everybody else out there is good with their relationships and everything else. However, La Diva does kiss. Screw Roman. Roman. I hate Roman. At this point, I will never again answer a phone call from Roman. Never going to answer a phone call from Roman. Screw Roman.
Ahora que te hizo.
He never answers a call. Se pone en su macho como que el importante, como que él tiene, screw that. I'm not answering his phone calls anymore. Screw that guy. My man, Benny. Benny's looking so damn good. Y se puso bien flaquito. So that is what's going on. And again, people are going to read into the stuff. And again, I take it as a compliment. Thank you,
I,
guys.
I seen that happen before, where like a guy kisses another guy on the cheek. Well, it's more like of a fraternal type of deal. Um, but that's like when they're like super close to each other, you know. And I seen it both like in the church and outside of church.
Well,
So this is about the people sexualizing it,
it's trippy
but
because
in anything.
no.
So like,
Well, it's crazy. Again, a lot of it has to do with the rancho mentality. I just came back from Cuba. In Cuba, a, a lot of people kiss amongst each other.
yeah,
Again, it just happens. And look, I don't have to explain, and I'm not going to explain my relationship with the other to anyone. I just don't care to unless I want to. I don't care to. But again, I mean, just got back from Turkey. In Turkey, everyone kisses Razan. It's just part of the culture. In Paris, in Rome,
oh,
everywhere,
yeah, I know that in Italy they do that a lot,
a lot.
but
It is. It is what it is. All right. I-
eternity, like, the love for one another, and as a community, you know.
yeah. Ahora, again, I posted the video. It was on my page. So if someone recorded it, they recorded it from my page, guys. So again, to all the teachers and counselors from IDEA that are sharing the video, to all the people, the politicos out there that share the video, it came from my
To
page.
our libraries from Chromac that are sharing it.
The librarian that works out there at they're sharing it, guys. I posted the video on my page. Do you really think that I would post something that is incriminating in any way to myself? That is humiliating to myself? In no way. There is nothing distasteful about it. There is nothing illicit about it in any way, shape, or form. You could read into it whatever you want. And again, and I understand the fascination with Erasmo Castro in this community. And again, I'm going to get hell and a half from my church people. I don't care. I do not care. I do not depend on anyone. I do not depend on them. I do not depend on anyone. I don't care. There's nothing raunchy about the kiss on the cheek. It's what it was. I think it was 2 or 3 kisses on the cheek. Or 4 or 5. I can't remember. But I don't care. And again, I posted it on my page. My page. How many times have we heard you say that about Roman? It's only true for that. I hate him. He's a piece of trash. He is a piece of trash. No lo vuelvo a perdonar. Joanna. Uh, so, uh, what are you doing for spring break?
Working.
I love you too, Joanna. We're working. Yeah, I'm going to. I don't know if I mentioned this already. I'm going to Cancun.
Yeah, you did.
I'm going to Cancun. I'm going with Eduardo. Going with Eduardo. Going with my sister and her
You
husband.
do any missionary trips throughout the
Ah,
year?
I'm going to do missionary trips in Cancun. Voy a hacer la hora misionera en Cancún.
You gotta go buy another donkey.
Never again.
How'd that go?
Not good.
No.
Well, see, this is what happens when you try to help people
Hmm.
that do not help themselves. So we were supposed to go down there and help him buy a donkey.
Hmm.
People love the Watto. Who cares? Yeah, it's crazy. You know, and I'm going like, well, it's crazy because I really thought, oh well, Erasmo Castro is dying down. People don't care that much about Erasmo Castro. I go like that's okay. I'm okay with it. And then all of a sudden, there's a video with someone giving Erasmo Castro on the cheek, a kiss on the cheek, and it's like everyone's talking about it and everyone's sharing it and everything. I'm just surprised it hasn't hit the news media yet. But again, it's PR. And if the intent is to hurt Erasmo, it's going to make me even more famous. But it is what it is. But les encanta el guato. One of the things that I think is kind of crazy when I first started the page, Sam, many 15 years ago, I don't even remember. It was the Chisme page, and I think one of the reasons why it blew out of the water was because people love Chisme, they love the gossip, and I think that's that's why it became such a hit. Because as much as some people would go out there and say, "Oh no, no, Chisme, it's horrible, horrible," it's like, tell us more, you know. So I think
And I do
that's
remember
what.
early stages when it was everything anonymous. It still is, but it would be like it was for some odd reason it was juicier in the very beginning. I was like, oh snap! They started releasing like all the little details. It was crazy.
It was crazy, and
I remember
people love it. People love it. They want it. They want more of it. So I understand the fascination. So again, it is what it is. Erasmo wants to. If Erasmo wants to climb a tree, let him be. Enjoy la vida hermosa. Actitud y pasión. Andas por todo el mundo, friend. I'm trying. That's all good. Son más views. Yeah, yeah. But again, I don't, and I just want to make this very, very clear. I don't do crap for the views or for the shares or for, and it's crazy because veo como otras personas, they'll do it, to get the views and the shares. I
yeah.
get them automatically, you know, and I think that's part of the difference, friend. Hay
I
que
doubt
darle,
get as much attention as the two people stealing from Gordon's betting tackle.
my God.
Thing has tons of freaking shares, like over 1,000. I don't. That was the last time I checked, but it has a ton.
Well, it's crazy because even Texas Shrimp Association, the Texas Shrimp Association shared that. I was amazed. The Texas Shrimp Association and a bunch of other Texas wide sal, solas llegan, yeah, solos llegan, and a lot of these things came up. Oh, going back into the donkey before we leave today. Um, Sometimes you try to help people and they just don't help themselves. So I had teamed up with this church in Mexico so that this guy could buy a donkey. So well, so I gave half of the money, the other church gave half of the money, and the guy was supposed to go buy a donkey. Well, when we got there, he was going to go buy it on Tuesday because that's when they went out to market. So we left the money, Sam. Was the guy
Nunca fue.
decide, the guy decides instead of a donkey to buy a motorcycle, because with a motorcycle he could travel with his wife, and the donkey he could only travel by himself. And I said, like, that's not what we gave you the money for. We didn't give you the money to buy a motorcycle. We gave you the money to buy a damn donkey. And this is why a lot of people stop helping a lot of the individuals in these godforsaken countries, because you want your money to go for what you want it
Like
to go.
he didn't say like it was gonna be on a Tuesday, like the purchase.
Yeah. So my thing is, if you would have told me that you wanted to buy a motorcycle, I would have said no. I would have opted no or put more regulations. But I was fascinated with the donkey thing,
Yeah.
but not to buy a motorcycle. So he sends me a picture of a motorcycle, like, mira, compré la moto. I'm going like, bitch, that's not what I gave you the money for.
Yeah.
So, and it sort of discourages you from helping these people because, they don't want to help themselves. So it is what it is. So that's all I had for today. I just wanted to go out there and say, guys, este, if anyone has any questions in regards to the video being shared out there, or that's going to be shared, it's going to go to the news and stuff. Nothing to it. And you'll be seeing a lot more of Eduardo next weekend because we're going to Cancun, in case anyone cares.
Is this Cancun trip being paid by your sister or not?
It is, I wish. I wish. I wish that were the case. But it's not. All right. I got work to do. I got people here at my office. Let me finish off with them. And then I got a very, very busy weekend. Got a lot of work to do.
All right.
Sam, it's good to see you, my man. Thanks for coming on. You really helped. And I really need you on today.
All right. Later, man. Have a good day.
God bless. Stay safe. Be good to each other. And guys, thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate the Kim Kardashian thing for Erasmo Castro. Thank you. But again, if y'all ever have any questions, guys, trust me. You can come to me. You can send me messages. I'm not going to be bitchy or anything. As long as you're not making accusations of Erasmo Castro, I'm okay. You could ask me anything you want in regards to my relationships, who I'm seeing, who my friends are, what I'm doing. I have no issues with that at all. Nada. I have absolutely nothing to hide. And sometimes a kiss on the cheek is just a kiss on the cheek. So, guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.